Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Tom Kohler, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rouse moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors align.
Ready for another chance? Colton Keogh. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Cuthbert waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Keogh. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Rob Segedin will be next. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins.
Oh, look at the diving stop. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Digging in once again, Brandon Stedman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. So striding in, Ryan Goins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lockhart is going to get there. 2 gone. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That was a good control.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Abraham Almonte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1.
1-1-1.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Striding in once again, Colton Keogh. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he misses again, 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth. So striding forward now, Gene Guzman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-3 tonight. Willie Molina earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
8-run.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gold is in pursuit. 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Digging in to try it again, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Guidry stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on 3rd, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion.
Ready once again, Stephen Lockhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Goins over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Storm Chasers lead it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colton Keogh, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100.
Digging in and looking for more, Colton Keogh. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Rosa going back at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall.
Hey, D-Roy, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Stepping up now, Gene Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. One's down to third. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16th. Jason Gorward gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roy, this is when you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So digging in now, Jim Rouse. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Keogh.
21, Colton Keogh.
First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh, and their runners at the corners now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Almonte. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Leading off the inning, Colton Keogh, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Colton Keogh. As he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third, 2 down. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too great.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stephen Lockhart. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Relay, 3.
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the first. DeMarcus McIntosh will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Relay, 3-3-3.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score.
Settling in now, Colton Keogh, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top half. At the plate, Roosevelt Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Roosevelt Davis.
Here's the 0-1. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Daniel Rosa. He singled his last time up.
Daniel Rosa.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping into the box, Colton Keogh. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Standing in, Roosevelt Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on.
1-1-1.
You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready now, Stephen Vogt. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Colton Keogh. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Stepping in, Douglas McMahon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 2-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Colton Keogh. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Dietrich at second with 2 down. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Walker Buehler will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early out. His pitch count down. If he can do that, he's...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away.
Leading off the inning, Colton Keogh, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Colton Keogh. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Miley sets. 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize it. Stepping in, Roosevelt Davis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Roosevelt
The
Davis.
2-1.
1-1-1.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors. Digging in once again, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
That a boy. Great job. Way to get on base.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Rob Segedin.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Vizcaíno looking up, and it's gone.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs and...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Vizcaíno. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you do something productive.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Christian Bethancourt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So no runs. Striding in once again, Colton Keogh, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Segedin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Darren Nix. Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
That's up, straight up, straight up.
Here's a high pop-up. Keogh is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, D'Angelo.
On the third baseline. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset.
Ready for another chance? Christian Bethancourt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now, attempt here. Flips it underhand. Flip onto the second baseman covering. He'll take care of him at first. Score it 3-4 on the sacrifice, and the runner moves into. Ready once again, Colton Keogh. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Colorado Springs came through late.